Step 1. Acknowledge your current mindset. Before you fix anything, you need to understand it. Take a moment to reflect. What thoughts dominate my mind daily? Do I focus on possibilities or problems? Do I criticize myself more than I encourage myself? Write down your answers. This self-awareness is the first step toward change. Step 2. Challenge negative thoughts. Our minds often create worst-case scenarios that never happen. When you notice a negative thought, pause and question it. Ask yourself, is this thought true? What evidence supports it? What's a more constructive way to think about this? For example, if you think, I'll never succeed, replace it with, success takes time and effort, and I'm learning every step of the way. Step 3. Focus on solutions, not problems. Dwelling on problems drains your energy. Instead, train yourself to look for solutions. When faced with a challenge, ask, what's one small step I can take to improve the situation? Who or what can help me? This habit shifts your mindset from helplessness to action. Step 4. Embrace the power of yet. When you feel stuck, add the word yet to your thoughts. I don't understand this yet. I'm not good at this yet. This small shift opens the door to growth and reminds you that abilities can be developed with time and effort. Step 5. Reframe failures as lessons. Failure isn't the end, it's a teacher. Each setback carries a lesson if you're willing to look for it. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What can I do differently next time? I've failed countless times, but those moments have been my greatest teachers. Fixing your mentality means seeing failure as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. Step 6. Set realistic expectations. One of the fastest ways to burn out is to expect too much, too soon. Progress takes time. Break your goals into small, manageable steps and celebrate each milestone. Remember, it's better to move slowly in the right direction than quickly toward the wrong one. Step 7. Surround yourself with positive influences. Your environment affects your mentality. Spend time with people who uplift and encourage you. Seek out books, videos, or podcasts that inspire and challenge you to grow. Limit exposure to negativity, whether it's toxic people, unproductive habits, or even too much news. Step 8. Practice gratitude daily. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to shift your mindset. Take time each day to reflect on what you're thankful for, no matter how small. Try this. Every night before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Over time, this habit will train your mind to focus on the positives in life. Step 9. Develop resilience through discomfort. Strength is built by facing challenges, not avoiding them. Whether it's trying something new, taking a calculated risk, or stepping outside your comfort zone, each uncomfortable experience helps you grow. The next time you feel fear, remind yourself, this is an opportunity to become stronger. Step 10. Be kind to yourself. Self-compassion is not a weakness, it's a strength. Speak to yourself as you would to a close friend. Instead of harshly criticizing yourself for mistakes, acknowledge your effort and remind yourself that growth takes time. Try saying, I'm doing my best and that's enough. Step 11. Focus on the present moment. Anxiety lives in the future and regret lives in the past. The present moment is where you have power. Practice mindfulness by bringing your attention to what you're doing right now. For example, when you're eating, focus on the taste and texture of your food. When you're talking to someone, really listen. Being present reduces mental clutter and brings clarity. Step 12. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Perfection is an illusion that often holds us back. Instead of aiming for flawlessness, celebrate the progress you're making. Every small step forward is a victory. Over time, these steps add up to significant growth. Dear friend, fixing your mentality is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's a journey of unlearning harmful patterns and replacing them with empowering ones. Remember, progress is gradual. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your wins, learn from your setbacks, and keep moving forward. Your mindset shapes your life, and with the right perspective, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Here's to a new chapter of clarity, strength, and purpose. Step 13. Accept change as a constant. One of the most difficult truths to embrace is that change is inevitable. People change, circumstances change, and life itself is constantly evolving. Resisting change only creates frustration and stress. Instead, learn to flow with life's changes. Ask yourself, what can this change teach me? How can I adapt to make the best of it? Adaptability is not just survival. It's a skill that will help you thrive. Step 14. Create meaning in small things. Sometimes, we look for purpose in big, grand events, but meaning often lies in the small, everyday actions. The way you greet a stranger, the effort you put into your work, or the time you spend with loved ones, all of these moments add depth and joy to life. Pay attention to these small opportunities. They are the threads that weave a fulfilling life. Step 15. Learn to let go. Holding on to grudges, regrets, or unrealistic expectations can weigh you down. Letting go doesn't mean you forget or ignore. It means you choose peace over resentment. When something bothers you, ask, will this matter in a year? In 5 years? Most of the time, the answer is no. Release it and free your mind for what truly matters. Step 16. Build a resilient routine. Your daily habits shape your future. Design a routine that aligns with your goals and values. Include practices that nourish your mind, body, and soul, such as exercise, reading, or quiet reflection. Start small, one habit at a time. Over time, these routines will become the foundation of your growth. Step 17. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is as much for you as it is for others. Holding on to anger or resentment only hurts you. When you forgive, you're not excusing the behavior. You're freeing yourself from its hold. Start by forgiving yourself for past mistakes. Then extend that grace to others, even if it's just for your own peace of mind. Step 18. Seek out growth opportunities. Fixing your mentality means always being open to learning. Whether it's reading a book, taking a class, or seeking advice from someone wiser, every new piece of knowledge adds to your personal toolkit. Stay curious and never stop exploring. Growth isn't limited by age or experience. It's a lifelong process. Step 19. Celebrate other success. Jealousy and comparison can poison your mentality. Instead, learn to genuinely celebrate the success of others. Their achievements don't diminish your own. They show what's possible. Supporting others creates a positive cycle of encouragement and inspiration. Step 20. Practice the art of pausing. In the rush of life, we often react impulsively. Pausing before you speak or act allows you to respond thoughtfully. This simple habit can save relationships, prevent regrets, and give you clarity. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what's the best way to handle this? The pause is powerful. Step 21. Create a vision for your life. Having a clear vision gives your life direction. Imagine where you want to be in 5, 10, or 20 years. What kind of person do you want to become? What impact do you want to leave behind? Write down your vision and revisit it often. Let it guide your decisions and keep you focused when life gets challenging. Step 22. Be consistent, not perfect. Consistency beats perfection every time. It's better to show up every day, even if it's not your best effort, than to wait for the perfect moment to start. Progress happens in small, steady steps. Celebrate consistency. It's the key to long-term success. Friend, fixing your mentality is a journey without a finish line. You'll have ups and downs, moments of clarity and moments of doubt. But that's the beauty of growth. It's messy, imperfect, and deeply rewarding. Remember, every small step you take matters. Whether it's challenging a negative thought, practicing gratitude, or simply pausing to breathe, each action shapes your mentality and your life. Be patient, Be kind to yourself and trust the process. With time and effort, you'll build a mindset that not only helps you overcome challenges, but also allows you to thrive in the face of them. You have the power to shape your future, one thought and one action at a time. Believe in yourself and keep moving forward. Step 23. Strengthen your emotional resilience. Emotions are powerful, but they don't have to control you. To build emotional resilience, practice acknowledging your feelings without judgment. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to process your emotions. For example, if you feel anger, pause and ask yourself, what's triggering this? How can I respond constructively? Over time, this habit will help you stay calm and in control, even in tough situations. Step 24. Prioritize rest and recovery. A strong mentality requires a healthy body and mind. Rest isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Make sleep a priority. Take breaks when you feel overwhelmed, and schedule time for activities that recharge you. Remember, even the most productive people need time to rest. Pushing yourself constantly without recovery leads to burnout, not success. Step 25. Develop a mindset of service. One of the most fulfilling ways to shift your mentality is by focusing on how you can help others. Acts of service, big or small, remind us of our shared humanity and give life greater meaning. Volunteer, mentor someone, or simply listen to a friend in need. When you focus on lifting others, you often lift yourself in the process. Step 26. Create a mental toolbox. Over the years, I've discovered that having a mental toolbox can help you navigate tough times. These are simple techniques you can rely on when you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or unmotivated. Some examples include deep breathing to calm your mind, write down your thoughts to organize and release them, listening to uplifting music or a motivational speech. Take a walk in nature to reset your perspective. Experiment and find what works best for you. Step 27. Embrace the long game. Fixing your mentality isn't about quick fixes or instant results. It's about embracing the long game, making small, steady improvements every day. Think of it like planting seeds. You may not see the results immediately, but with time, care, and consistency, those seeds will grow into something remarkable. Trust the process and stay patient. Step 28. Practice detachment. Detachment doesn't mean not caring. It means caring without becoming overly attached to outcomes. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, things won't go as planned. By practicing detachment, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and disappointment. Focus on doing your best and let go of what you can't control. Step 29. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. Recognize your efforts and progress along the way. This reinforces positive behavior and keeps you motivated. For example, if you've managed to shift one negative thought into a positive one today, that's a win. Keep building on those small victories. Step 30. Be open to feedback. Constructive feedback is one of the most valuable tools for growth. Instead of taking criticism personally, see it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Ask yourself, what can I take from this feedback to become better? The ability to learn from others is a hallmark of a strong and flexible mentality. Step 31. Focus on your unique journey. Comparison is a thief of joy. Your path is unique and your timing is your own. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on your own progress and what makes your journey meaningful. Ask yourself, what do I want my story to be? Write it your way at your pace. Step 32. Build a legacy of positivity. Your mentality not only shapes your life, but also impacts those around you. By cultivating a strong and positive mindset, you become a source of inspiration for others. Think about the legacy you want to leave. How do you want to be remembered? Use that vision as motivation to keep growing and improving. Step 33. Keep moving forward. There will be days when you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure of what to do next. On those days, remember this: progress doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to continue. Take one small step forward, no matter how insignificant it seems. Each step brings you closer to the mentality you're striving for. Dear friend, the journey to fixing your mentality is one of the most worthwhile investments you can make. It's not always easy, but every effort you put into it will come back to you in countless ways. Through better relationships, clearer decisions, and a life filled with purpose. Keep this letter as a reminder that growth is always possible. You have the tools within you to build a stronger, healthier mindset. Use them daily and never stop believing in your potential. Here's to a brighter, more fulfilling future. With unwavering support,